What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mandarin Metal, and today we are playing some Dota. We are playing Drow Ranger. She's new to the channel, and hopefully we are able to perform in the best possible way. And you can see we are about to get first blood on the Nature's Prophet, and honestly, this Nature's Prophet became the thorn in our side for this team because of how much he was trying to snipe our couriers. You'll see a lot of the time in the top right hand corner of the minimap, he's a lot of the time in our base, and all he was trying to do is snipe our couriers. And the team that we were playing against was super toxic. It did not feel good, and the Magnus, now my support Magnus, has just gotten a kill onto the Nature's Prophet, so this is good for us. And now we're focusing on the Bounty Hunter, but you know, Bounty Hunter, he has inverse, but the Magnus comes in with a clutch sentry ward, but we were just out of position there. We were not close enough to actually secure the kill onto that Bounty Hunter. It would have been great, but you know, we play the game anyway. And you can see now, the Natures has just killed the Magnus's courier, and it was honestly a little frustrating because it felt like they had wards everywhere in our base. My courier's also been killed after getting my trades. I think this is the second time my courier went down. Um, and it's very frustrating as a carry player when you're trying to get your items, you're trying to hit your timings, when your courier dies because there's someone trying to snipe them. So yeah, it was frustrating, but we ended up focusing more on the play at hand. My Magnus was trying to help alleviate this by hunting the Nature's Prophet in the base so I could pretty much free farm in my lane, which was very nice because I ended up getting my Dragon Lance. This is just going to give me extra agility and range. Now, you can see I was just hit with the Rocket Flare. This is now Clockwork's ability. He's tried to cogs me, he's got Blade Mail on, but we have Gust and we managed to escape, so he was not able to kill us. And I hit them with the voice line. I get hit with the rocket flare again. Bounty Hunter is going to try and get me, and this means that Spectre can jump on me, and we end up falling to the Spectre. But my sniper came in, killed the Bounty Hunter at least, and I know they are going to try and get the Spectre, but the Spectre was unfortunately not able to go down. Then what I did was, after respawning, we go mid and just try and play different parts of the map. Again, I get hit with a rocket flare. Clockwork hits me. I get tracked again by the Bounty Hunter. The Mars TPs in. I hit them with a gust. Nature's Prophet traps me, and I unfortunately get hit with another death. And at this point, I am very frustrated with the Mars. The Mars on our side was also very toxic in the game, not casting his abilities at the right time, also just griefing our lanes, either taking our, our farm to make sure that we aren't able to farm. So it wasn't great. It wasn't a nice feeling having one of your teammates with, which is probably one of the best offlaners at the moment in the game, griefing you like this. But we just had to kind of clear that from our minds and just try and play the game. And now we are going to TP to the bot lane to try and help the team. We've got 2 kills on their team. We are focusing on the Natures. The Natures goes down. Now Clockwork, we are trying to kill Clockwork, but unfortunately I used Gust and this pushed him to the high ground, so we weren't able to kill him. But the more important kill was onto the Spectre because he was unstoppable, and I get all of that gold going straight to the bank. And I'm now one step closer to getting Shadowblade. Shadowblade slash Silver's Edge is not the best item at the moment, but what I was thinking about at the moment, or at this point in the game, and the sniper we were all just thinking about survivability. We needed to survive their combos and what they were trying to do, so that's why I went Hurricane Pike before getting anything else. I could have even gone a Manta style. Thinking back, looking back at the game, Manta style would have been a great option. You can use it to dispel a lot of things. That is another option that we could have gone. So, but we do have our Shadow Blade at the moment. This is just going to help us getting in and out of the fight if we aren't tracked. If we are tracked, it obviously does mean that we are going to struggle just ever so slightly. And now I'm going to use the Shadow Blade to its utmost best, and I use Gust onto the Winter Wyvern, and we ended up securing the kill. So that is 3 down for the team. So it's a 3-for-3 trade. Not too bad because, I mean, it is a 3-for-3, but it's not what we wanted because of it being their mid lane and their safe lane that kept up, but it's only our safe lane that was still standing. Now, Magnus does go and use RP onto the Spectre. We use Gust to silence up the Spectre. Spectre pops Blade Mail, but with Sniper and myself there, there's no issue. We were able to make quick work of that Spectre, and that is a very important kill because Spectre was top net worth. Now the next item I am thinking of is Butterfly, because Butterfly is just going to give me that more agility, which means I get more attack speed, and it also gives me evasion, so I'm able to go a little longer. As you can see, I also tried to gust the Winter Wyvern again, but I completely missed it. I completely misread that play. I was very upset with myself. Winter Wyvern got away. But we ended up again getting a 3-for-1 trade, which was perfect. Now we are thinking of objectives, so what we're going to do is we're going to push this tier 2 tower. They still have 2 heroes down. After we push the tier 2 tower, hopefully we can push tier 3 and maybe even barracks. They don't have much at this point to stop us. With myself and Sniper, Sniper does get a little buff with me, with one of my passives. And I do have Shard. This does give us the opportunity to just kind of get on a high ground, essentially, where we are able to just deal more damage. Spectre does use an ulti. We claim the tier 3 tower. Bounty Hunter is tracking us. Obviously, I know that using invis while tracked isn't very effective because they can still see me, but the break does still have an effect on it, which is what we want to do. And I do tip the Bounty Hunter because, like I said, they were being toxic the whole game, giving us tips, shouting out easy throughout the game. But you know, best thing to do in these situations is just kind of mute them and just ignore them. Don't worry too much about what they are saying. Now, with that, we do secure another couple kills. Winter Wyvern. Winter Wyvern's ulti is kind of what we have to be worried about, but with that down, we're able to now push their barracks and hopefully claim it. The next item that we are thinking of going is Mage Slayer. Now, Mage Slayer, it is a good item, don't get me wrong, Mage Slayer is a very good item, but I don't know if it was that great in this game. I just felt like I was lacking more damage, so that's maybe something I could have considered instead of going Mage Slayer. It's always nice kind of thinking back at your build and seeing what you did and how you can change this. This is very nice thing that you can do in Dota. Now, for the most part, Mage Slayer wasn't bad, but I needed extra damage. I needed that extra survivability. So a Satanic, again, going back to a Manta stuff, I could have gotten those instead of the Mage Slayer, meaning that I could do a lot more in the team fights. And you can see I've also queued up Ags. Ags is a great item on Drow Ranger because it does add hypothermia to your attacks, which means it splits off and does extra damage when you use your frost arrows or your multi-shot. Again, all items and things you can consider when playing Drow Ranger and playing this hero. Now, what happened was Spectre ended up being a bigger issue than what we wanted him to be. You can see here I do lose the Aegis, and my Mars, again, trying to get him to play with us is absolutely insane because he just didn't want to. It was a mountain to climb, and you can see he's just standing around. He's not helping me at all. He's just messing around because he has 2 hearts and he thinks, oh, this is funny. He is, I know I don't say this a lot, but this is just my opinion. He was a noob. He honestly was a noob and he was not playing the game. Now, this is going to be the last smoke of the game. This is going to determine whether we win or lose. And With that, we get 2 kills onto their heroes, and now we need to focus the Spectre. If we can get the Spectre down, we might end up winning the game. I get a double kill. The sniper is taking care of the Winter Wyvern. There is 4 down for their team, and this means that we can honestly go and push their tier 4 towers and maybe even the Ancient. I end up getting a Satanic ship out to me just in case they had buybacks, and we needed them. Or I needed them, not we. So if I needed the Satanic just to help me out a little bit more, you can see the rest of my team are in the base, starting to focus the towers. And here we go, we do join them. And this was pretty much the game. This was the Drow Ranger game. We had a lot of fun. Despite all the toxicity in the game, we did really have a lot of fun. Again, advice for that is just mute them and, just don't worry about it. Just play the game, have fun in Dota. But guys, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, I did hit them with the GG easy, but that is it. You know what to do. Hit that like button if you like the video, and if you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button. But yes, that is it. Thank you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Cheers.